Before I start this video, just want to thank everyone for subscribing and general support over these three schizophrenic rants about a video game. I really appreciate it. I was going to upload something in January, but quite frankly, life got me a little busy. Just want to say that before I get into this rant. So normally when I make a video like this, I usually have a document of some kind, writing down my thoughts and then just kind of flowing through that. Not exactly a script per se, but just a document with all my thoughts. So I make sure I get all my talking points down. In this case, for the tube, I am not going to be doing that. And main reason being, I don't think this is the complete experience Treyarch wanted to give us. And the reason I say that is because, quite frankly, I feel like we're playing an incomplete map. Before I start really just ranting about this map, I am just going to mention some positives. Map looks really good. Yeah, that's about it, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's Black Ops 6 zombies, so you're going to get a base level of fun out of it just by playing the map and just enjoying the Black Ops 6 zombie system. The ice staff is back, which, I have mixed feelings about. On the one hand, the ice staff is really cool, and, I don't hate Origins, but why? I guess. That's probably my main answer to everything, or main question to everything in this map is why? Why? Okay. The boss fight, the Easter egg ending boss fight, if you don't know, that is a very interesting boss fight. I wouldn't say it's a good boss fight, but it's definitely unique. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, this map just looks good, and that's about all it has going for it. So, Mr. McChicken, what are your main concerns and quarrels with this map? Well, I'm glad you asked, dear viewer. Let's start with the really obvious stuff first. This map doesn't have an introduction cutscene, which I don't like at all. I'm gonna be honest. For a map that is supposed to be a climactic point of the Black Ops 6 crew acquiring the Sentinel artifact, I expected there to be some kind of introduction, especially when the artifact started talking to us immediately in the map. I had some British dude fucking yelling in my ear the entire time about, ice staff and the Sentinel artifact and all this other stuff. So, that definitely would have helped out if I had an introduction cutscene to figure out what was going on. The other kind of bad thing, I wouldn't say this is a negative because of it, but it's more of a negative because there's a lack of anything else, is that the map is very small. It's a circle with center point of access, that being the Dark Aether. And honestly, I think that's what boils down my opinion on this map, is that it feels like there's a lot missing. I played this map a couple of times with my buddies and a couple of times by myself. And I played with my really experienced group of zombies players and my really brand new baby group that basically started playing either during Cold War, hell, even this game. And I didn't no one really enjoyed it because it just felt like it was missing something. For example, something that stood out to me, and I didn't realize until the last time I played this map, was Peck isn't anywhere on this map, at all. And he's probably I'd say one of the most pivotal characters. I mean, he's the one responsible for everyone being able to escape and whatnot. And you're telling me that he's just completely missing. And Ravenov is here, but he has 2 lines. Feels like they're all the things with their AI and contracting, all the issues that Treyarch has been running into, or I guess Activision, if I'm being honest, is just, it's really biting them in the ass now, because what most likely is happening, and I believe Rafflewaffle said something about this, but just the whole issues with those contracts and the actors going on strike, they're just really limited in what they could do now. Think about it. For me, this entire time, the whole map and the whole Easter egg is just this British dude yelling at you, right? And I have no idea who this guy is. Am I supposed to know who this guy is? Because if I am, then, well, my bad. But last I checked, no, sir. Never heard of this man before. And then beyond that, just the Easter egg itself is building the ice staff, upgrading the ice staff, and doing like some 4 rituals, right? Which, God, dude, like I just don't get why they always end up like doing the same kind of Easter egg again, but like just very simplified. At least Citadel, with Citadel, they just copied Dreisendrach. You know, they put their own little twist on it. Where like, yeah, you have to get both the sword and the incantation and yada yada yada. But here in this map, it's just you upgrade the staff and then you're able to start doing the rituals just because you're able to shoot the crystal with the reviving part of the staff. And I was like, all right, that's weird that we're already on a boss fight now. Felt very strange to me. And not only that, it's just, man, that boss fight too. Also, really, like, this is more of a personal opinion, but I think the boss fight was done badly. Not because it was hard. Just trust me, I didn't pass it. Well, me and my buddies didn't pass it on our first attempt just because we didn't know what we were supposed to do, and then we figured it out. Oh, it's damage checks, and if there's anything I despise in any game, it's just damage checks. Like, you need to deal a certain amount of damage or you won't progress. And at least to a first time Easter egg hunter, or not even Easter egg hunter, but if you're just doing the Easter egg for the first time and you're not aware of this, at least we weren't, we realized, oh, the weapons we have, this is impossible. And I think part of that wouldn't have been so bad if the Sentinel artifact wasn't immune to explosives and wonder weapons. I don't understand why. Well, I understand why they did it. They probably didn't want people flying through the boss fight. But also at the same time, there was zero indication that this boss fight would, be immune to explosives and wonder weapons when every other boss fight in the game was not immune to explosives or wonder weapons. So, that just kind of felt like a jab at the community more than anything. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this map's just really disappointing. And this isn't even to say that simple maps are bad, right? Because I praise Liberty Falls for its simplicity, and even like in previous games, there were even more like simple maps that are just done extremely well. Like DLC 1 Black Ops 1 Ascension, I think that is a very simple map done very well. The only like true complexity in that map is the fucking monkey rounds, but like beyond that, it's a very simple map, very easy, but the characters carry a lot of weight in the way that map is played, just because like angry Russian man screaming, fruity German scientist being fruity, crazy over the top marine, and the honorable samurai. And in this map, it's just like, I don't know, the characters just feel dead in the air, and it's just the British guy that's the only like real personality in this map, and he ended up just being more annoying than anything because there was nothing. He was talking to no one effectively. Like the only time you even hear a line from the characters directly talking about that amulet is right at the end of the Easter egg, or I think after like 5 rounds, Maya will pretend to be British. That's the only time it happens, and while you're doing the Easter egg, it's just this guy yapping in your ear, and it's just, man, there's no interaction with the map. That's really completely different to how all the other maps are, because Liberty Falls, like you're in there to get stuff done, and there's multiple characters, granted not the operators, but it's Panos and Blanchard talking to you the entire time, and you hear them talk to each other as well. So you're like, okay, I'm making progress in the Easter egg. And with Terminus, you're talking to Peck and Strauss. Same thing, you're making progress in the Easter egg. Like, you have other voices talking to you, and then the characters talk back in return actively. Same thing as in Citadel, right? Ravenoff, Croft, and Peck talking to you. And as you're making progress, Kraft is explaining everything, and Ravenoff, oh my god. But like, there's like none of that in this map, and it just kills it, completely kills it. There's no personality, I guess. That's probably the best way to put it. Especially not beyond just the ice staff returning. It's just a lot of stuff is being, I don't want to say recycled, but that's effectively what's happening. Like the amalgam appears again. All right, whatever. Doppelgas again. All right, whatever. Mimic's back. Oh, okay, whatever. Like on this map is like, oh, okay. Guess we're doing this again. Oh man, I don't know. It's like a whole nothing burger, to be honest. I really hope that the original intention for this map was for it to be a lot more fleshed out, because just off of the visuals of this map, you could tell that there's a lot of detail here that they put in, just basically no interaction from the characters, which I find very strange. And I genuinely just think that's because of all the strikes going on right now and like the whole shit show Activision's in with AI. They couldn't use a lot of the stuff they probably had ready. And unfortunately, we got a very, very mid product because of it. I honestly think if this map came out at a different point in time in the story, or just in a different point of time, like in real life, we probably would have been reacting very differently to how we are as a community currently, because from what I've seen overall, people are negative about the map, which, yeah, fair enough. I guess my question to everyone who's played the Tomb is, do you also feel like this map has just something missing to it? Like it feels incomplete. Like they definitely had something there and they were working towards something, but they just didn't finish it. Because that's where I think I feel about this map, where it's like we got half a pizza. We didn't even get the full pizza. We got half a pizza. And because of that, we can all tell. And that's just through all the cinematics, all the character dialogue, and just through the Easter egg. We just got a half-baked map, quite literally. Someone pulled it out of the oven prematurely. But yeah, I mean, this is my little rant opinion piece on the Tomb. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe, and yeah, no, let me know. Let me know down below, like, what do you think? Because, damn, it's this sucks, dude. Black Ops 6 seems so good, and now it's just in the shitter. Anyways, thanks for watching.